What is going on, Lunatic Fringe? I hope you're having a great day. So from what I can tell right now, we've got a significant amount of burns that have been happening for several days now. We burned a huge amount. Yeah, well, let's just say we've burned a big amount, a lot more than we've normally burned. And we've done that multiple days over the last several days. We're getting a really good amount. And at some point that really kicks in and it starts to really create some FOMO. Couple that with some of the things that are going on, such as the $1.8 billion burn for the USTC, the $290 million burn from USTC, the $58 million burn from USTC. All of these are just coins that are held out there in some fashion by Terraform Labs. Terraform Labs formerly the creator, the holder of Station, they are out here with multiple wallets, lost the keys to some of these wallets, so these are dead. So all we have to do is a governance proposal to remove those and get them out of the circulating supply, never to be seen from again. And that will successfully create a sense of FOMO, in my opinion. I'm going to break this down. I'm going to show you exactly what I think. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. Without further ado, let's get after it. All right, guys, start off with burns. 1.7 billion have been burned over the last 7 days, with that big burn of 710 million that came the other day, and then we had 129 million backing that one up. Now, look, there are moments where you look at that number and you're like, well, that's not huge. That's not, that's not hugely significant. And look, there are so many tokens that there is a need for a lot more burn to happen. So yes, you're right. However, getting this level of burn, which in fact, guys, I can't tell you how many times we had these conversations where it was between 200 million and 350 million that the burns were happening week by week by week by week by week. So this is about a 4, a 5, a 6x above what we were normally seeing. So you should be fascinated that something this good, if you will, is happening. Now, just imagine this. Over 7 days, you have 52. So you're talking about burning a significant portion of the supply. If we can get around 2 billion burned every 7 days, you're talking about 8 billion per week. Then you add in another 1.5 to 2 billion. You're looking at close to 10 billion per week having been burned over the course of 52 weeks, 520 billion. Now you're talking about a significant portion. I'm sorry, I meant to say monthly, 120 billion. Boy, I'm losing my mind on this one. 120 billion if you're burning 10 billion a month. Which is way better if you just consider and you just stare at this number for a little while. We burned 122 billion in 2 years or 2.5 years before this, before we got that big burn from Terraform Labs. So let it sink in. If we're continuing to do what we're doing right now, then you could look at a huge increase in the number of burns, and suddenly you could really start to see, with a repeg in concerted effort with what we're currently doing, with a repeg that would actively do some more burning. If we really put the focus and the clamps down, and let's say we quadrupled that number, then you're talking about 500 billion per year. Within a couple of years, you actually have a reasonable supply of Luna Classic again. Now, I know when I said a couple years, you kind of freaked out, but that's okay, because this is just me spitballing about the potential and the possibility. Again, with a 1.5% tax, and when people move gigantic portions around, and they will do that, by the way, when they move around these significant, we're going to get these big burns. So let's, especially when the market is starting to really, really, really break out. So this could be a significant thing that we see happen. Let's get excited about that, or at least the potential for it should be exciting. So no changes in Commonwealth. We're still talking about that 1.86 billion USTC. Then we're going to talk about the 290. Then we're going to talk about the 58. We have some work to do. Also, BLV has finished and completed their work on the governance module. So if you are so inclined, come over here and vote. So far, the voting is 99%, but it just started. And again, the important part here is decide what you think. Go look at the voting process, and you tell me if that validator is voting the way, and you're validating with them, if they're voting the way that you do. And if they are, continue to validate. If they aren't, go find somebody who is. Look at the sum totality of the way that they vote and make your decision based upon meme coins pumping just a tiny bit, but I think that that's really Garuda X. If you notice here, Garuda X has kind of had a breakout if you will, up $132. Now remember, we bought, when we got into these, we got in with like 25 on each one of these. So, we're up significantly on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So, I think we're having a pretty decent run right now, or at least a pre-run before the real bull phase kicks off. And I think at some point, we should most likely end up seeing this thing break out, and everything here, every single thing here, including Luna, is going to have at least a 10x, right? That's what we should recognize. These are supported projects. Food is a supported project. Garuda X, Cat with Hat, Juris, Boys, Cookie, these are all supported projects. Lunc Pepe, supported project. LNC, supported project. It's only a matter of time before they really start to break out. And when you're supported like that in the bull run, some of these are going to go 100x. Some of these $100 payments here are going to end up, or these $70 or $81. These numbers here, they're going to go up. 2024 was a massive year for Cryptonomy.finance, and 2025 expects to be even bigger. Folks, we're getting into the bull run right now, and to celebrate, Cryptonomy is having a New Year giveaway with a chance to start 2025 with something quite extraordinary. The prizes up for grabs at Cryptonomy are a Range Rover autobiography. 3 winners will receive 1 Bitcoin each. There'll be 30 iPhone 16 Pro Max winners and 100 winners of $100 in Pepe. And how you participate is this: open and hold active margin positions on Cryptonomy's trading platform, invest in the Launchpool during the eligibility period, and entries will close on January 11 at 11:59 p.m. UTC. The winners will be announced on January 12. So what does that look like? All right, I ain't no fool. So we're going 20,000 into the Launchpool contract. Now I'm going to use the bronze level. We've created the contract, so we are locked in. Also, the second thing that we had to do was set up a margin trading position. My position right now on my Bitcoin long is 148.5%. On Ethereum, 123.76. We're getting into the bull run right now. We're going to open up a long with 50 Solana. We're going to take that position right now. 148% is the expected profit. We're going to use a 10x leverage position, and we've confirmed. And now we have another position open, 50 Solana this time. Let's see how this goes. I think these are going to be incredible returns. Join me on this journey. Now look, we already know a lot about Cryptonomy and its strengths, and I'm excited to highlight them again. As someone who's worked with the company for a long time, I'm confident to say that 2025 is set to be a breakthrough year. With major updates and collaborations on the horizon, Cryptonomy is ready to soar to new heights. You can earn great passive returns on staking and other programs. You can gain exclusive bonuses, including Cryptonomy token airdrops at their launches in early 2025, and enjoy countless other perks that come with being part of this growing ecosystem. Now is the perfect time to get involved. Don't miss your chance to benefit from everything Cryptonomy has to offer and kickstart your journey with a winning opportunity exponentially at some point. People are going to find this ecosystem. They will see it. And the next thing you know, we'll have another meme paradise that happens. And some of these early ones are going to be the ones that experience the biggest benefit from it. So just bear that in mind. Keep that in mind. And don't forget, there's significant burns out there happening on some of these projects as well. Remember, Cat with Hat is out there with Terra Casino, and they have that lunc burn metric. So we can keep track of that. And they've burned significant supply. At some point, these things will explode. Now, for price action, let's try to keep this as simple as possible. Luna Classic up today compared to yesterday, but trending sideways. So we need to have a breakout, and we're not getting the breakout. Now, when you don't have the breakout, then you have to worry about downward momentum. However, we're negating that downward momentum by zooming out just a little bit and showing that since August of 2024, we've minted higher lows every single time. Except this little move right here, which I think was a sell-off in the market right before the election. But even that, generally on the trend, is up and away. So I do think that we're in the most bullish phase of the market, and any moment now, a big discovery is going to happen on Luna Classic, and we're going to see an exponential sort of spike. It's only a matter of time right now, and the reason that I'm bullish about that, Bitcoin's up at 102, almost 103,000 right now. Solana's at 221,000. Ethereum is at 3,400. Now, the problem with the market, just to lay this out here, the problem with the market at this point is that Ethereum Ethereum has not broken out, which is why we're having a muted sort of altcoin season, and maybe large caps are finding their way and stuff like that. So that's what's really in my brain kind of going on here, is that we're waiting for just that exponential breakout for Ethereum, which is coming in time, I'm sure. But in the meantime, so there's some other things that are breaking out right now, meme coins and stuff. Those meme coins, when they break out, that money cascades down and cascades down and cascades down, and it will find Luna Classic at any moment. Okay, so I do think that a breakout right now is pretty imminent. So make of that what you will. No guarantees, obviously, but I do think it's getting very, very close. USTC had a little bit of a gain, also 5%, but you can see, you look a little more aggressive at the way USTC is moving, a little more volatility to it. So I could see a real quick spike here and a move up into 3 cents, and then a potential breakout back up to 6 cents just for a test. Stretch the legs, if you will. I do think that that is probably inevitable and necessary. And when we zoom out here, you can see there's two trend lines. This one heading down right here, that will be a problem at 3 cents, which is why I think there's going to be a move up and then a back test and then a breakout, taking us to about 6 cents right now, which is that descending trend line right there. Now, in the event that there's strength behind that, then there is a breakout. But look, I just want to be honest with you guys. I don't see anything beyond 25 cents. And by the way, 25 cents would be a miracle to me for right now. But I don't see anything past 25 cents for USTC at this moment. But that is from here, about a 12x. So, real potential here for something, nice as a breakout. So keep that in mind. Also, volume down 10% from yesterday, but it was up 40% from the day before. So we're just not found right now in that algorithm. Just haven't been found. But we're getting towards the point where Binance is going to make another big burn. When that happens, that's when it really looked. We got an update here from Ceramic, being bombarded with this great question. Shows a strong desire to see USTC at 1. To add to Ceramic's plan of repeg, the answer is yes and no. No, as it's not about pumping tons of money into USTC to increase and then hold the price. Even after spending millions without assets backing the peg, there's no chance of getting any jurisdiction approval. Yes, USTC today's transition from a failed algorithmic stablecoin to a new and improved USTC, in which staking or swapping old to new is the only way to get the new, meaning we don't want to collateralize all the debris and can build a jurisdiction-friendly assets. It's all in the white paper. So, there's there's a lot of people that are trying to give me the goods, give me the details, give me the secret sauce, whatever you want to call it, to try to figure out when they can hedge their bet and make a quick 50x off of USTC. Again, I'm going to tell you that the maximum I think possible is 25 cents on USTC. And Leonardo is not confirming 25 cents, but he's saying there's just really no chance for USTC in its current iteration with 5 billion coins in circulation to get to a 5 billion market cap at the current level. It just doesn't happen. It just doesn't work. There's not enough functionality and use, and you know. So they are being worked on, though. So we'll get Leonardo on here at some point very, very soon, and we'll talk about it. If you want meme coins, you gotta have Terra.finance on your radar to get these meme coins. Garuda X, like I said today, breaking out right now, having a nice big run. Boys Coin up about 11% on the day in its pairing. So, we're just having a nice little green day, and, that's good for the ecosystem overall. If you want to get rich quick, Terra Casino for all your gaming-based needs. $11,000 giveaway from now until February 9. All you have to do is play. Mummy Megaway, play now, sponsored by Terra Casino and NetEnt. And all you need is any crypto pretty much in order to play over here in this ecosystem, any major cryptocurrency anyway. So come check it out for sure, and don't delay. Sign up today. Was that right on time? Did I make that rhyme? Oh, I kill me. Anyway, guys, not financial advice, but I'm always right. You guys have a good day. We'll see you again on Monday.